From time to time there's just nothing to say, which is ironic because here I am making YouTube videos. But the reality is that there is nothing to say about the truth, about the fundamental nature of reality. It's impossible to describe it. It's impossible to give it to you in words. All you can do is, there's a classic phrase, is, be like the finger pointing at the moon. That's what, in my humble opinion, all of religion is trying to do. It's the finger pointing at the moon. It's what all these esoteric, mystery schools, that's what they're all trying to do. But people get lost in the finger. The name, God, Allah, my God, it's mine, you're wrong, I'm right. So fucking stupid. But the point is that I think there's truth in all of these traditions. But the religion is not the truth. The name is not the truth. The concept is not the truth. The idea that you have in your head about the thing is not the truth. The truth is the truth. And the truth cannot be conceived by the human mind because the human mind is conceived by it. Therefore, it's like a fucking wave trying to talk about what the ocean is. It's just too far beyond your comprehension. It's inconceivable to the human mind and the human experience. All that you can do, in my experience, is taste it. That's it. Thus far, that's what I've discovered, is that you can, I don't even know if experience is the right word, but I don't know what else to say. You can experience it, you can taste, you can rest in these states of higher truth, of direct experience of reality, of what it means, what that foundational truth is for why we're here, the source of all energy it's also called. Some people have called it God, but I don't even like using that word. It's so divisive. God. Do you believe in God? Aye. Do you believe in God? No. Let's scrap then. So fucking stupid. Yeah. But you can experience it. And I have many times through ayahuasca experiences come to places where I don't even exist anymore. There is no Jack. There is no concept of self. It's just this raw sensory data, and I have lost any concept of myself or of the fact that I've taken a plant medicine or that I exist on planet Earth or that I'm a human being. None of that exists. And even me telling you about the fact that those things are gone adds a bit of myself into this story. That's how it's so difficult to not use, to tell these things using words, because in that state it was like a death. It was like I wasn't there. I reassembled after these experiences. You go whoop, and you blow into a million fucking pieces to the point that you don't exist anymore, and you come into contact with an elemental force. I don't know what to call it. There is no name for it. It's just raw fucking energy, and it feels like you're standing at the bottom of a rocket as it's taken off for the moon. It feels like you are a drop of water going over the Niagara Falls. That's what it feels like. So the idea that humans and human minds are like, God can't exist because we can't prove it. I mean, it's like people spend their whole life caught up in their own belief, their own dogma, and they miss the point completely. Yeah, I would love to go to any of these cunts. They're like, Richard Dawkins, spent his entire life based on this dogma, this belief that he has, which is ironic because the whole thing that he's fighting against is this ignorance, this like dogmatic belief in God, which is also ignorance, by the way. It's a horseshoe. Just because, and this is why most people throw the whole essential nature to reality or God or something more idea under the bus. It's because they look at organised religion, they see how mechanical it is. They see that most people that are following it are just going through the motions and actually haven't cracked fucking any element of truth. They see the hierarchy, the power, the paedophilia, all the problems with religion. All these things are true. But just because the majority of people that go towards something are ignorant doesn't mean that the thing's wrong in itself. These religions, these cultures, started with a kernel of truth. It's not easy to get there. And so the vast majority of people don't. And then it just becomes culture, and then it gets corrupted by humans, and yeah. But that doesn't mean it's not true. That doesn't mean it didn't start from a true place, despite the fact it get corrupted along the way. And yeah, I'd love to go to Richard Dawkins and be like, okay man, let's test your fucking theory. Come to the jungle with me for a month. Let's do ayahuasca for a month. And let's see how much you don't believe in God after a month of doing ayahuasca. Good fucking luck. Good fucking luck to you to not think that there's something else going on other than just the human mind. The material plane. Yeah. God. Yeah. The reason that I know, well, the fact that I've had these experiences, this isn't just like blind faith, this isn't belief. This is that I've had direct experiences that have proven to me. I remember seeing a Richard Gervais clip, he's like, well, we can't prove that there's a God. I'm like, I can't prove it to you that there's a God. I can prove it to me that there's something else. I'm using the word again, that there's something else going on. I can prove it to me. I have proven it to me. And the way that I prove that to myself on a daily basis is that, you know, the emptier I become internally through these tools, through the ayahuasca, through the meditation, the less thinking, the less clutter my mind is, the more present I am, the emptier I am internally of this trauma and stress and anxiety and fucking the mind and all this shit that holds you back, that dissipates your energy. The more you start to feel connected to something, the more you start to feel like there is something talking to you via your gut. There's something talking to you via the experiences that you have in your material life as well. It feels like there's a guiding force, a guiding presence. And this isn't like some hippy-dippy fucking, you know, confirmation bias thing. This is like something I've experimented with lots of times and proven in my life experience. There's a guiding force, it feels, that tells me what to do. And when I do it, things go well. And when I don't do it, things go badly. And it's not me. I'm not controlling it. So what the fuck is that, you know? Anyways, those are some rambling thoughts from a sunset here in Goa. I'm going to go to the beach now, I think. All the best, and thank you for watching. If you are, cheers.